This tutorial will cover how to check in a member at the front desk. After you log into QuikCheK, you'll see the initial screen. We're going to click the check-in button in the top right. That takes us to our check-in screen. A manual check-in, meaning people don't scan key tags, or maybe they forgot their key tag or RFID card. You can type in the member number. If I type in the number 5, you can see it appear here in the top right. If I press enter on my keyboard, it pulls up that member. To check Lucretia Clark in, I would click on, let's say she was coming in to do a general workout. I'll click on general on the left. And maybe she was going to do aerobics while she was here too. You can do one activity too. You can do 10 activities if you want. And just for kicks, let's do a personal training session. After I select my activity on the left, I click the check-in button at the top of the screen. In this case, it's going to prompt me to select the trainer that Lucretia is training with. I'm going to choose Steve, and it logs her visit. If I want to see who just checked in or who was the last person I checked in, I can click the recheck button in the top left. Pulls that person back up. In the center of the screen, you can see membership information, their membership type, payment type, etc., etc. Subcategory, source, walk-in, last visit. I can see that her main member is Maddie Clark here in the center. If I want to add notes to her record, I can click on the notes icon there, and I could say Lucretia's husband said he left the kids at grandma's house. If you want to insert time or timestamp your message, click that button. It'll log the date and time of the message and who the person was that entered the message in. Go ahead and click save, and that's permanently attached to Lucretia's record. And just so you can see it again. If I want to see all the visits for Lucretia, I can click the visits icon underneath her photo, and I can see all the times that she visited, the dates and times here, the activities, who checked her in, and if there were any trainers involved. What else would I like to show you? I guess you could also take the member picture here. If she did not have a photo, I can click photo and it will pull up a screen where you can click take picture and save it. Now that's a generic walk-in check-in. Some people use auto check-in. In the lower left here, I'm going to put a check mark in my auto check-in box, which means as people scan in through my little scanner with the key tags, their photo will automatically populate this hold bin here on the left. Now let me show you what's going to basically happen. If Lucretia scanned her key tag, instead of coming up in the big picture on the right, she would show up on the left just like that, okay? And just so you know, you can pull people in and out of the hold bin by clicking on their photo, okay? I'm going to just cancel Bonnie off here. When I go back in, I can see there's only 3 photos in there. So when people scan in, and I should actually do one now. Let's see if I have a connection here. That was Bonnie. She just scanned in. Little pictures build up in here. Down at the bottom you can see a red and green check mark. If we don't want this hold bin building up with hundreds of pictures, okay? When people are in the hold bin, they are not checked in yet. You can see the date and time that they scanned in, but they have not checked in yet because the record has not been written to the table. Only when you empty the hold bin will it log that visit on their record. When I click the green check mark, it empties out everyone that's in the hold bin, except for the red people. See if I can find a red person here. And by the way, this is another way you can check someone in. You can click the find button. Your search screen comes up. And whatever is highlighted in yellow at the top is what you're searching by. So I can search by member number, first name, last name, and employer. I'm going to leave it on last name, and we're going to do Gates. Let's pull up Bill Gates. There he is right there. I'm going to double click on his name. He comes up. He's red. We just put him in earlier as a member. We didn't give him a membership yet, no start and end date, so he comes up red. If I wanted to force check him in, similar to a member coming in, they might owe money, they're past due, and as usual they say, I forgot my wallet, I'll pay you tomorrow. What I would do is click on notes, and I would say, Bill, of all people, forgot his wallet. Said he will pay tomorrow. And let's timestamp that and click save. Now I can force check bill in. If I click on General, it says, does this member, this member is not allowed access to this activity. Do you want to allow access? I'm going to say yes. I click the check-in button at the top of the screen. It logs the visit. Once again, people can scan in. You can click Find, or you can type the number in also. Okay. Simple check-in screen. We'll do a little bit more advanced stuff in the future. Actually, one more thing I'd like to say. In the top left, if you click History, that shows you today's check-ins. And we checked in Lucretia and Bonnie Richardson and Bill Gates. There you go. You folks have a great day. One thing I do want to mention that I forgot to say. In the hold bin, when people are in the hold bin, let's find Bill Gates again. Let's throw him in there. Like I said earlier, we don't want hundreds of photos to build up in here. You want to empty this every day if possible, either in the morning or at night. Just click the red check mark and that'll empty out everybody. If I do the green check mark, like I said, it leaves the red people behind because most managers want to click on the red people, pull them out, see why this person is red. Usually I have it turned off, but there is a message that shows up in the red bar and says why this person is red. But right now I can see he has no membership. There's no membership type, no status, nothing on his screen. Otherwise, to empty out the entire hold bin, just click the red check mark. It empties out all photos and you're ready to start from scratch again. Remember, empty your hold bin every day. Have a great week.